I didn't meet her at a church. I met her at a fast food joint, and we exchanged the number.
That's wrong, Your Honor. We met at church.
Looked at each other, and quickly she became a hoochie, and that's what it was all about.
Excuse me,
He was around enough for us to conceive. And
while I was away, I believe she was sleeping with the landlord.
You do?
Yeah.
And that's not possible, Your Honor. The landlord.
Why do you believe that? What evidence do you have? Ms. Thomas, you and the defendant, Mr. McKee, met on an online dating website, and the conversation quickly jumped offline and into Mr. McKee's bed.
First of all, we met on a dating website, as you spoke. We started off talking, and then once we started knowing each other, who we were,
How long did you talk on the phone?
Maybe about a month or two.
Okay.
And then I started going to see him, maybe like a 45-minute drive from where I live.
Don't feel like you're ready to make a commitment. At some point, you find out you're pregnant. And when you find out, you call Mr. McKee and tell him?
And he thought I was just joking, like playing, or just maybe just sick. So maybe like a couple weeks later, and I told him I just had my baby. He still couldn't like really believe me. He was like, send me some pictures. He was at work then. He was like, send me some pictures. So I sent him some pictures. And he's like, that's my baby. Are you sure that's my baby?
You feel like because she has more than one child, that she potentially was entertaining a lot of different men.
Right. That's what
And
he's
so
trying to
it's
say.
not just you she was sleeping with. Is that what you're trying to say? I will say this, Mr. McKee, once a woman tells you she's fertile, you believe her.
Right.
No, really. I mean, if she already has 7 children, that is a very fertile woman.
But what if he's not mine, y'all?
What if he is not?
I apologize if it's not, but I'm 100% sure.
So when is the first time you met Carson?
I think he was like,
So now when you got there and you saw the baby, So do you have any other kids, Mr. McKee?
I have a daughter.
You do. And so this would be your first son.
I have 2 more on the way.
You have 2 more kids on the way right now? You ain't said this much all day.
Yes.
So the question of the day becomes, when are you gonna start wearing a condom? That's 3 paternity cases going on at one time. It has been determined by this court. Mr. McKee, you are not the father. Did you know that and just want it to be Mr. McKee's?
No, I didn't think of it at all. It was a time space in between.
Honestly, for Carson's sake, I'm glad we got down to the bottom of this. I need you to do what you need to do and find this child's father. Mr. House, you're a church pastor and bishop who may have fathered a child with a woman who's 28 years younger than you.
Moving to Buffalo, New York to take on a new assignment as a pastor. I'm a bishop, but I'm also a traveling pastor. But I'm also a man. I want to stress that right away, that I'm a man and I have manly needs. So it doesn't mean that I won't see a woman, but I'm also a pastor. I met her.
So, Ms. Webster, you were in fact sleeping with someone else during that time.
Yeah, sure.
But I wasn't.
And who's that person?
Mr. Miles Jones.
Mr. Miles Jones. Now, who is he? How did you meet him?
I found out I was pregnant. I was trying to contact Mr. House. His phone was disconnected. First, I never knew he left town. And then I didn't even get in contact to tell him until after I had my baby.
I came over on a regular hookup to go meet up with her. We was gonna go out, do what we normally do. And then she said to me, I'm pregnant. I said, really? I said, how long? She was like, I'm about 5 to 6 months.
He was there. He even wanted me to give her last name, and he even wanted to sign the birth certificate. I have the information. I have my information.
probably did that
He
out of
wanted to do the
kindness
birth
of his heart
certificate,
like
but I
I
told him
did.
I wouldn't go and put
that
his
is
name on the birth
Jerome, let me see
certificate.
that. You realize you've made some serious mistakes.
Yes, I
And you
realize.
realize you were sleeping around with way too many men.
Yes, I have.
And now you need to fix this. When you look at Mr. Miles Jones, do you feel like your child looks like him at all?
My family said she
Your
looked
family
like him.
says?
I'm sure for money, Your Honor, it's gonna always look like my mother, look like me, look like Bruce Lee.
What
anybody
money?
she
I
wanted
never
to be.
received any money, so where's the money coming from?
It has been determined that Mr. Miles Jones, you are not her father. As it pertains to Mr. House, it has been determined by this court that you are not her father.
I just think it's wrong. I think an apology
sorry.
is definitely due.
I'm sorry.
But I think what you're saying is true, and she knows she made a mistake. I could see in her face. That's terrible for baby Amelia,
you
but
do?
the blessing is that she's got a man here. But most importantly, in this courtroom, we say it takes DNA to be a father, but it takes love to be a daddy. And she's got her daddy. He wants to be her father. But Miss Jones, you've been saying that Mr. Downing is her biological father, not Mr. Jackson.
I believe Mr. Downer is.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Jackson is not the father. He's going to join us today from his hometown. Mr. Aiken, do you believe you are Brittany's biological father?
Yes, ma'am. I do believe I'm Brittany's biological father. It was one of those things when you just meet somebody, you like them, and, you know, experimental as we was younger, you know, and it's one of those things that happen, and I guess this is the results.
In a phone conversation with Miss Jones, we were talking. She told me that, well, there may be a third person that, you know, could possibly be her father. And I'm like, wow, third guy? And I'm highly upset about the whole situation because, like she said, it didn't have to go this far. I had doubts because you and I were not sexually active the way you try to describe.
Yes, we were.
No, we were
yes,
not.
we was. Yes, we was.
We were not.
But Miss Jones, the truth is, I mean, and that's at the end of the day what we're here to get down to the bottom of. You told her, I think that could be my daughter.
I knew that was my daughter. I ain't had to think, you know what I'm saying? Because it's her and my other daughters, and they all from different moms. All have the same features and look just like each other.
I have a son and I have a daughter. And as a mother, if this happened to my, my son, even though he said, Mr. Downing says that, well, I did not know. As a mother, if I feel like there's a possibility that this could be my grandchild,
But that doesn't negate the fact, and that's why I wanted, everybody's talking and we're trying to get to this story, Brittany, but that's why I wanted you to have a moment, because I can see there's so much behind your eyes. It has been determined by this court, Mr. Aiken, you are not the father.
God. Wow.
It has been determined by this court, Mr. Downing, you are not the father.
God. Wow.
I'm on my grandfather's lap, Ernest Munson, and I'm on his lap. I never knew because he passed away shortly after I'm born. So what I'm saying to you is, and I know what you feel in this moment may be shame and disappointment in yourself. Ms. Winslow, you stand in court stating that Mr. Burlowe is your son's biological father, but also say if he's not, there's a good reason for it.
While I'm away, I'm calling and stuff. She says, yo, you calling me, he here. Call me back.
Your Honor, the landlord was there
And
at the house.
So you're saying when you would call, the landlord would be there and she'd tell you to call back?
Like, once again, the bed that he put together. You understand what I'm saying?
So you say he's down there, he's over there doing a lot of manly duties.
Yeah, but how about this? I'm away and over 80 times.
You say you feel like the baby doesn't look like you.
Man, he look like this. Only reason I can't tell you that they got the same hair color because he bald head.
And this is really upsetting you. You're serious.
Because every day when I go somewhere, whether it's the grocery store, wherever we go, the doctor, we went to a place for my kids to jump.
So I needed to go back to my chambers. I needed to do some research. I needed to look through the results. I had to find the maternity portion of the results so that I could confirm whether or not you are in fact Jabril's mother.
I have cried to my mother about this.
As soon as my son was born,
why
the
would I
landlord
make
came
up
to the house
something
to
like
see the
that?
baby.
So what does the landlord look like?
Yeah, the landlord is Colombian.
And when you go places, people say the baby. Calls you his daddy.
Yeah, he say dada. And he could say that papa, he say padre. You
No,
know,
he
he
doesn't,
can say a lot of
Your Honor.
Spanish
He does
stuff.
not.
You know what I'm
That's him
saying?
being funny, Your Honor. He does
He
not
can say a lot of
speak
Spanish stuff.
He does not.
You know what I mean? Like,
So, Mr. Burlowe, this is your name?
Yes,
listed
that's
as
my
the
name.
father on the birth certificate.
Yes, it is.
So
if he didn't
I was
believe it-
there during the delivery. I was there to sign the birth certificate
In which
because
he-
there's no way for me to say.
You're considered to be this child's legal father.
I am his legal father right
And
now.
so you accept, well, yes, you are.
You understand
But what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying is you're also still questioning whether or not you're his biological father. It has been determined by this court, Mr. Burlowe, you are the father.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Allen, you were in court today claiming the defendant, Mr. Levon, is denying your 6-month-old daughter, Layla, only because he's desperate to try to keep your affair with him a secret. About the situation today.
He denying our child, and he needs to step up to be a man.
Why do you think he's denying the baby?
Because of his girlfriend, of course, his girlfriend, telling him lies.
How did you end up getting into a sexual relationship with Ms. Allen?
At the time, we was going through something and we split up for just the one night.
You split up for one night.
You commented on
We
my
was
firstborn
together,
child.
like I said, we was together 2010.
Y'all never
I
was
met him.
together.
No, yes, we was.
Over the phone?
Okay, first
Over the
off,
phone,
okay, I wasn't
child.
talking to
Really?
you.
So
Okay.
wait a minute, I want to understand the nature of this relationship,
It was
Ms.
not
Allen.
just-
Your due date
was September the 26th.
was September 26th. So, Mr. Levon, do you agree with what this calendar asserts?
Not at all.
He actually told me February 3rd.
Yeah,
when she was 3 months pregnant.
I was 2 months.
What did he
finally
say?
admitted it to me after me and her had spoke over the phone, February 3rd.
How did you speak to her over the phone?
She called me.
And said what? child in February?
Yes.
Now, if this child, Ms. Allen's child, turns out to be your boyfriend's biological child, is this relationship going to withstand?
No, it's not.
This development?
No,
it
it's
won't.
not.
Daddy loves you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Carlisha. Then you send a picture of
Layla.
Layla. And then he says, Mr. Levon says, what's she doing? And then you say, looking around. Why would she be so obsessed over you, Mr. Levon? If you're just talking to her on the phone and nothing was really happening and you weren't having sex with her, you weren't leading her on except a one-night stand. Mr. Mitchell, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
We're in court today talking about the paternity of beautiful baby Layla. I would like to know first and foremost, did you have a sexual relationship with her mother, Ms. Allen?
Yes, ma'am.
You did. I mean, he's a man of few words, but he was pretty direct.
She's just trying to pin her baby on Mr. Levon.
No.
Because she knows that Mr. Levon is a good man to me and to our kids.
It has been determined by this court, Mr. Levon, you are not the father.
Yes!